like you guys wanted me to, the picture over the perp, and I was like, well, this is just silly, but okay. Yeah, she's 5'9". And then I was like, what the hell is this? Like, what in the actual fudge at Christmas am I looking at? But I'll show that to you. I will show that to you. Welcome back to a Level 11 True Crime. You can be the judge yourself. Mama D coming at you. I always encourage you, do your own research and use your thoughts, your feelings. Your feelings matter so much that your intuition, your gut, go with your gut. And today we're going to talk about a lot more about the Nancy Guthrie case in a different way than we ever have before. Well, we talked about, wait. We talked about it before, but we're going to talk about it in a different way than we talked about it before. Does that make sense? Welcome back if you are returning. Hello, my lovely fam, all my beautiful private eyes. I love you guys so very much. And welcome to the live audience, whether you're in chat or you're just watching, tuning in. I greatly appreciate you. And as always, my faithful, loyal replay crew, amazing. Throwing you guys lots of love. Who do you trust? All right? We've got to talk about this. Who do you actually trust? I want an actual answer. Whether you're on replay, type it out. Tell me, you have one person in the world that you trust, right? Who is that to you? I know my answer, but I want to see if it resonates with everybody else. I mean, fully trust, like 1,000%. You know that this person will not betray you. So in other words, let's talk for a minute. Let's pretend that you're going to do something that it would ruin your life if anybody found out. I'm not saying it's illegal. Maybe it was wearing a clown to a birthday suit, whatever. I'm just saying. You're about to do something that if anyone finds out, it will ruin your life, the rest of your life, like in every way. Like whatever this is, you got to be able to trust who knows this. Who's the only person you're going to trust? It's really important. Let me see what you guys are saying. I'm waiting to see. I see a lot of hellos. Do you trust your neighbors? Not with my life. Who do you trust your life with? Your husband, your sister, my daughter, mom. All good answers, God. But I'm talking about human beings. I'm talking about human beings, right? Because I do trust God. He's number one. My beautiful daughter. Okay, the only person I truly trust is myself. Is that because I'm in true crime all the time and I just gotten to where I watch family do things that are just shocking to me? Like Harmony Montgomery's dad, Adam, and what he did to Harmony. If you know, you know. And if you don't, it's the most horrific thing you can imagine. But whatever. We can't go back and fix the past. We can only make sure the slime ball goes to prison for life, okay? That being said, may Harmony Montgomery rest in peace with all our love. All our love. When it comes down to it, if you were going to do something that was, okay, we have to go a little stronger here, morally wrong, you might run into a problem with those that, see, you're dealing with yourself and you're not going to do all this morally wrong. But let's just say it's something morally wrong at the point to where you're going to just trust yourself when millions of dollars are at stake. Would you trust yourself? I mean, could it be that the reason we're not seeing anybody tip out for this 1.2 million or however many dollars it is because the person offering it might be the same person's involved in possibly something that went on with their mother. Is family involved? That's the question. We haven't seen anybody hit up on this. I guess I've been going about it a long way. But the point being, I asked myself when you guys were like, I want you guys, all of you, to think about this. You all wanted me to facially map out Savannah. We've done Annie, we've done Kayla Day, we've done Dominic Evans, Tommaso, Derek Kalila. I don't know. Everybody matched. Everybody matched in the eye. All their eyes matched. Depended on what degrees. So take it with a grain of salt. But one thing that bothered all of us, and very much, quite a few of you kept hitting on it, saying, what about the bump on the side of the nose? What about that extra flap of skin? And I kept saying, could it be a mask? Now hold on, y'all. Don't go nowhere. This is about to heat up. And I kept saying, could that be a mask? A flap of like a mask under the cloth mask? And none of the people had the bridge of the nose where if that was skin, it would be there. Nobody had that. But most of them, in some respect, matched the shape of the eye. Until I was like, okay, I'm at Savannah. What I'm going to show you, I don't want you just to look at the eyes. I'm just saying, I want you to look at that flap of skin. Because what I did was I took a picture of Savannah where she isn't staged and smiling. So she is in the video. She's talking to the RANSOM folks. And there's a moment where she just loses expression. She's being natural and she's looking straight at the camera. And it's very much exactly what I saw the perp do. So I'm like, oh, how perfect. So I grabbed it and I overlaid it. And I thought, all right, because I'm doing what you guys want me to do. And then my reaction was a chill that run down me because I'm like, what the fudge at Christmas is this? All right, so I don't know what you guys are going to think. This is the picture that I took of Savannah. You've always had Luke Daly as a kidnapper? Okay. So I just grabbed, while she was talking, a moment. Okay? And then I want you to look at this. I'm going to show you something that is really weird. Now, I'm not saying it is Savannah, but I want to understand this right here. We've talked about this area of the eye. And I noticed afterwards that Savannah also has a weird crease, coincidentally, at the same kind of location. Are y'all paying attention? CIJI says, where are you on here? Let me get, okay, I can't do it unless I hit like. I've got myself locked out of my own chat. CIJ Hansen says, I said over and over, she has that skin thing. I don't know what we're going to do with this. But, yeah, when everybody else catches up to us, like, I went over because somebody's like, look, sleuth intuition has caught up to you, Mama D. And I'm like, what does that even mean? So I followed the link. and he's got the big tire, and I'm like, he's got the dolly tire. Oh, like, how long ago was it that we did the dolly tire? And that I walked through the whole thing with the dolly being used. It was like almost 2 weeks ago, week and a half ago, right? So if we come down here, I was showing you the tread. Remember this video? Let's see, what was the name of this video? I mean, we walked the whole thing. Match the track OMG. So, I mean, I'm wondering, when everybody catches up to where we're going to be now, how's everybody going to feel? Because this gets weird. All right, let's get into this. Let's go ahead and make this a little bit smaller. Let's make this a little bit bigger. Let's get it on your screen. And over here, I've got the perp. Over here, I have the perp. Over here, I have laid out the picture of Savannah on top of it. I have red dots in the center of the eyes so that I could line it up. We're going to leave this perp here so that you can watch the perp the whole time. And we're going to walk the walk back away. Now, in this, I will take this away, but I want you to pay close attention to that skin flap right there. Because no one, not one of the other interesting individuals has ever matched that skin flap. Nobody. No one. I'll promise you. All right, so let me take that away. Are y'all ready for this? I know, he just did the video, Monk's Intrigue, about the that's good though, you guys. Hey, hats off to Monk Intrigue. I appreciate the free thinking. We do not always watch each other's videos. Maybe we should. You know what I'm saying? But the more people that are aware, that's the whole point of these videos, is to get awareness out there. And, you know, great minds think alike. You could tell he thought this up on his own too. I'm just saying, you know, we should work together is all. And that way maybe we'd cover more ground. So I'm going to start watching Monk Intrigue more often. So that way I don't, you know, step into something that I think, you know what I'm saying? I think we're really good, all of us that are working Nancy Guthrie's case. Not a lot of people are still with the case. And so I want to say thank you to anybody that's getting awareness out there. And I thought he just basically nailed it right on top of what we did when it came to the tires and showing the dolly like we did and so forth that was already at Nancy's. And I was just in total agreement and support. So with that being said, let's continue. Are you ready to... Let's grab this. Are y'all ready? That is not Savannah, says Jean. How do you know? I haven't even moved the thing. You have no idea. I'm not saying it's Savannah. I'm just saying, look at this and see what you think. But at least look at it before you shout out. All right, so we're bringing Savannah around. All right, so that was one. That's true. Everyone looks like the masked person. All right, here we go. We're going down into the mask. Now watch on Savannah. Like, let's go back up here. Let's take our little drawing stick and watch this line right here on her. Okay? We're going to leave it there this time. Okay, let's go down another. What are you thinking? Need to intensify the eyes? Okay. Let me get this off the screen. Let's see if I can monkey with this. Let's go. We'll sharpen the picture a little bit. Maybe brighten it. Should we turn it black and white? That's a good idea. And then we can use contrast. Is that better? That's about all I can do, you guys. It's a hard picture. All right, let's go through it. Okay, watch that place. Go back up. I don't know. Janice said, wow, Mama D. Different lights. Cindy Clark. Is somebody swearing? Please don't. We have to be careful. Wasn't she out of state though? So we were told danger zone. Eyebrows. Oh, I just skipped. Eyebrows are similar, says Marion. If Savannah is involved in any way, she sure is a good actor. Well, I don't know if you'd call it good acting. Can't miss the drawn in or dyed eyebrow. Skin flap and eyes are the same. Your thoughts exactly. Strong possibility. Smudger says, wow. OMG. Patricia says, and hence that's why no one has come forward for the reward money. Carla says, wow, the eyebrows. Very skinny lips. I like Monk. Me too. Wow, that's crazy, says Jan Funk. Janice, go lightly. Wow, Mama. Oh, I see it now. Look at that eyebrow, sus. OMG. Wow. Such a resemblance. Okay, let's walk it one more time, y'all. Okay, let's go full up to Savannah. We're going to use a highlighter. And I'm going to highlight which side? This side of this crease on Savannah. And that's a skin flap. Let's go ahead and go translucent. We're going to slowly fade Savannah. Very slowly out of the picture. And it's right there. Now, how could I do that? I would have to send this back. Okay, we're going to try something here. Send it back. And then we would draw with the red on the mask, because that was Savannah's. We would draw on the mask where this is. All right. Then we would send this all back. Send back. Send back. I don't know if I know what I'm doing. We'll see. Ah, perfect. Look at that. That's crazy. Sendero's perfect. Oh my goodness, says Lynn. Yvette says, I'm telling you all, when the truth comes out, it will be chilling and shocking. SG isn't the innocent as she portrays, in your opinion. Savannah's husband is a fixer. Savannah, Cameron, and Annie will be a similar features, in your opinion. Kirsty, and also looked, although it's woman sketchers, Savannah's 5'9", if you were wondering. Factually, 5'9". Danny says, I'm speechless, like, how much stranger can this get? OMG, says G. Wow, identical. It looks like a female. I thought since we got these videos, that's why she never paid the ransom. Eye shape is the same. That flap is identical. I'm saying to you guys, now what do we do with this? I'm so uncomfortable with this. Disturbed. Okay, let's get this stuff off. Oops, I took the wrong thing away. All right, let's walk it one more or two more times, because I did this on a whim because you guys wanted me to. And I was like, all right, fine. I can do it. And then I was like, what am I actually looking at? Because the skin flap is there. Everything is there. And I'm like, ew, I don't like that. And it's quite possible this person is 5'9". That's what they estimate. It's quite possible that this person got all their shit at a Walmart through someone else. She is 5'9". Okay, let's prove it. Let me go over here. How tall is Savannah Guthrie? Okay, let's see what it says. Oh, she's 5'10". Yeah. Okay, hold on. Let me get over here and let me get the website for you. And then we'll take this off. Now let's make this a whole lot bigger so you can actually read it. 5'10". Boom, boom, boom. OMG. 5'10". On set, she has mentioned in the past that she frequently goes barefoot at the news desk because she is quite tall for the set, and her height combined with high heels can exceed 6 foot. How intriguing. That is wild. Interesting, huh? I have something else to show you. Don't go anywhere. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. One more walk. Right there, you got both. If you can enhance these photos, what the heck our FBI did? I didn't enhance them. I use an old school way. These are just photo over photo. I haven't done nothing but made them black and white. So we go from Savannah. I don't know. You guys be the judge. That flap has me right there. If you watch the flap, nobody ever matched the flap. I was like, what am I seeing? Like, get out of town. And if you know the flap, you know what I'm talking about. Renee says, in my opinion, she's as fake as it gets. I'm not buying what she's selling. The print was identical to the blood on the porch. You were right, Mama D. Yep. Janice Golightly says, in my opinion, I think you hit it on the nail when you said the family took her away at 4 a.m. and a helicopter camera and flyer out that night. Hider probably got a warning something was going down and hid. Sha-la-la, when the porch person picked the flowers, she looked to the street at someone and slapped her wrist like a Punishment for picking the flowers. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, those eyebrows shout out. Let me make it right in between. Let's see, where's the best one? Dang! Can you put her face with the mask on the real perp face? What? Can you put her face with the mask on to the real perp face? Oh, like I did Kayla Day? All right, let's work on it. Let's create another slide so we don't mess up this one. And that way we can do what we want with this. So that's her. And we would need to make her completely translucent for a minute. We would grab him and let's go ahead. Let's see if we can mask out the eyes. It's going to be rough, y'all. Ah! It's doing the reverse of what I want, right? All right, let's just make it all good, but let's get this eye over here. I think this is what you're asking me to do. I could be wrong. Might be a lot of messing around here for... this is not easy being cheesy. All right. Ooh, we got a good one there. And I could, like, I'm sure everybody else is like, Mama D, you gotta have better stuff to do it with. No, really, I don't. I like this old stuff. It works just fine for me. Oh, that's pretty good. I mean, I can't make it perfect. Keep that in mind. I can't, because it wants to grab that other little part like that. Okay, I should have left it alone, right? Okay, that's good as I can get it. That what you want? Oh, that looks freaky as heck. All right, we got to get her picture and bring her up. And then we got to send her back. Okay. Then we got to send this back. And boom. Now, maybe we'd make this picture just a little bit darker so it's more of the... Maybe that's too dark. About like that. I'll let you guys decide. Mystery Diva, you're shocked? Hey, J. Marie. Create a sign in the house. Thank you, Carla. Eyes tell everything. Put Nancy in the mask. That's not Nancy. It's already in the eyes. Not him, but them. It's always in the eyes. J. Marie says no camera was in Vermont. I'm sure he got there sooner because he could fly his own personal plane and not wait for a flight of need be. We don't know where he was. Nobody knows where he was. He hasn't had to put an alibi down in the court. Nobody's accusing Cameron, so he doesn't have to justify an alibi. So we don't know. We can be told things that don't make it fact. Rachel Mary says, that's so eerie. I couldn't see the other side as I had chat up, but now I see the whole face. Wow. Sharon says, I don't think it's her at all. I don't think she would ever do that to her mother. Well, I don't think she'd hurt her mother. Her mother probably wasn't even in this house. Just because we've got this perp video, it didn't come out right away. Don't you find it strange how there's no subscription, but they got this video? And then Savannah's over there doing the Huda interview, and she's like, something along the lines, and I'm paraphrasing of, we're just so grateful that to all the people that worked to get that footage to show what came at our door. Because it takes, everybody knows now what we were faced with. Unless this is all part of a publicity stunt. We need to experiment, says Cindy Clark. Mommy, that's why they call her. And you know, they like to play kidnapping games when they were a kid. Yeah, there is a glare, maybe glasses. She would do anything if it was her time. Okay. She went on leave for throat surgery, expecting the Today Show to suffer her absence. They put a different person as a co-host, and their ratings soared, not 1% or 2 more or 3, but 12% in her absence. It's rumored, and that's all it is, that this whole I'm going to host the Olympics in Italy, after seeing that their co-host had brought the ratings so high, it's been alleged that Savannah lost the Olympics job to the co-host, as the company wanted her to continue to take time to heal her vocal cords. Every news outlet ran the panic of what is Savannah going to do? Is Savannah losing her job? Because the ratings soared while she was gone. You say, well, that was probably a long time ago. No. January 21st, it was all over the news. It exploded like a tsunami across social media. Savannah's job is in trouble. What's Savannah gonna do? People writing things like, oh, she'll put a twist on it. Then 7 days later, her mother went missing. I'm just asking questions. I'm not saying that Savannah did anything. I'm not saying the family did anything. All I'm saying is it's just weird. Those big caterpillar eyebrows. Thank you for bringing awareness to this. Mama D. SG would do anything to keep her career, in your opinion? Beverly says, Z, my thing is, why is your mom missing and no family looking for their mom? Because the old answer that we always have for every case when the people that are closest to the victim don't look for the victim is because you don't look for something that you already know where it is. Is that the case here? Is that the case? I'm asking. That's all. If this was a publicity stunt, then, all they had to do was convince Nancy that there was a threat against Savannah's family due to her fame. And so therefore, perhaps, mom should move in the middle of the night. Remember the whole story about even Savannah and Annie and Tommaso had to hold hands in the middle of the night and go through the desert, and it was so scary. When was that? Just asking. So I was also playing over the whole victimology, which is those loved ones around the victim, and Savannah's interview where she's like talking about her brother saying, and she's like, is it because of me? Right? And he's like, afraid so, sweetie. All right, that struck a chord with me, because then she was like, did this whole, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to my family, to my cousins, to my brothers, to the mailman. I'm sorry to the lady at checkouts. I'm so sorry. And I'm like, OMG, do you feel guilty? And is it because Cameron's saying it's because of you? Or is it because she feels guilt because she has pulled a publicity stunt? I'm asking, that's all, just wondering, that has not worked and put everybody through hell. Why would a county not want you out there searching, even if you are part of a certified search team for a missing 84-year-old woman? Why would the ransoms not be paid? If you have $6 million, let alone however million this person's has, why would you not pay $30,000 just to get the body back in case that this person's right on. Unless you already know there's no body to get back because this was a ruse. And you don't need to pay a ransom when the person's not left their body yet. Okay? We have an 84-year-old woman that was air vac'd from Tucson the night, coincidentally, that we had the diversion happening. So all of the YouTubers got twisted. Remember this night? And they ended up parked on random streets trying to find each other, and there was nothing to it. There was only one or two that made it to the hospital where they said, oh, no, we don't have a Nancy Guthrie. No, they wouldn't say they don't have anything related to Nancy Guthrie because that's a HIPAA violation. They would have said, we can't tell you anything. But JLR came back, and he usually tells the truth. I don't know. Take it for a grain of salt. But he's like, they said it had nothing to do with Nancy Guthrie. And I'm like, they can't say that. All right, so let's just say this is a ruse. What if Savannah was like, we assume that the back doors were propped open because she was taken out back, and maybe, what if she was? But what if she was taken to protection in a hospital somewhere? I mean, where's the hovercraft? Where's the walker? Where's the safety precautions of the I've fallen and I can't get up button if she's so unstable on her feet? We would have a fall check, right? We would have a fall assessment by any doctor that's sane. So Savannah allegedly had lost the Olympic deal too because the ratings had soared in her absence, and they didn't want to risk, one, getting all their eggs in one basket when she had just had surgery. And here we're at the Olympics, and it had just happened. And was she in full-blown panic just as all the newspapers began to come out? And coinky-dink, they were just rolling out the story. When all of a sudden, the story got kiboshed and suppressed. Because now the news was Nancy Guthrie, Savannah Guthrie's mother, Savannah Guthrie's mother, Savannah Guthrie's mother was missing. So all the bad press on Savannah, and Savannah Guthrie's mother is missing. So if this is all a hoax, look at this. Thank you to the Private Eye that did their homework when I asked. And they said, yeah, I can get that for you. I said, I've heard about it. This is right off Pima County. You can go look at it right now. Missing endangered adult. The Pima County Sheriff's Department is urgently requesting your assistance in locating Nancy Guthrie, 84, who last seen on evening of January 31st of 2026 at her residence near East Skyline Drive and North Campbell Avenue. If you have any information, please contact the Pima County Sheriff's Department. This is right off the Pima County site. And it says the phone number 520-351-4900, 88-CRIME, or use the attached QR code to submit any piece of information that you feel may be helpful. Anybody see a problem here? Anybody want to tell me what's going on here? Should I blow it up a little bigger and get what you should be looking at? Anybody see a problem? Let me highlight it. Anybody want to explain that to me? Now, this is the Sheriff's Department's website. This is not some other place. So I'm going to prove it to you. We're going to go ahead. How is this report filed on the 31st of January at 6 p.m. when Nancy Guthrie would have been allegedly at Annie and Tommaso's playing Mahjong? The time, 6 p.m. She was last seen at Annie's. Let me ask you, how is this, right? Okay. Now look at this. Let's go down here. All right, hold on. I'll show you. I'll show you. All right, we're going to take this away. Right here. This is the actual website. See? Like I can choose Espanol. Let's write it in Espanol. I can choose English. This is Pima County Sheriff's AZ Evidence Submission Portal. Now, let's make it big for all of you. What are you seeing? On their website, right there. So, yeah, something's wrong here. Something's really wrong here. Something is way wrong here. Watch that flap, you guys. That's what kills me. That flap has not matched anybody else. In some ways, I agree this case is bizarre. I think that S is going to lose her job till the end of the year. The ratings have slipped. Staged abduction, mystery diva. In your opinion, maybe the plane with the 84-year-old never even went to the hospital. Who knows? So Nano slipped when he said the police were at Nancy's the night of January 31st. Boom, 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 boom. Remember Nanos saying it was Saturday night? Saturday night. He said Saturday night, on the night of Saturday night. And he saw another time he said on the evening of January 31st. And it matches what Pima County got right here. I think we've been had for dinner. So did Nancy actually arrive for dinner at Annie and Tommaso's? Typo twins. Please, Mama D, look at Savannah's shoe size. It's UK 7, and I saw the comparison to the shoe size, and the moment then was a 7, a bit small for a 5'10" guy, but what about a woman? And Sleuth Intuition, Monk's Intrigue was the one that did the shoe possibly being a female Skechers. Now, if you come at me and you're like, what about the tattoo? We don't know if that's a tattoo. What's been enhanced on Nancy Grace appears to be a tattoo. When you go back, look at the other footage, is Monk's Intrigue right? Is that a fold shadow? Danielle's like, holy crap. Church was on Sunday. Well, yeah, Jen Funk, you're going to want to do a replay. Monk's Intuition also had a thing about shoes. Woman Skechers don't have the S. Banano slips on everything. He is a narcissist, perfect liar, and got a new Corvette out of the deal. And that's when all of a sudden, Annie and Tommaso are cleared. He cleared the diamonds. How intriguing. Who's he talking about? Who's he talking about, huh? Could it be Satan? Remember Dana Carvey on Saturday Night Live? I remember that. Bye for now, lovely. There's a rumor that Savannah was pulled from the interview of Anne Hathaway because there was a call from movie producers that they did not eat. Savannah interviewed Annie and other actors from this movie. I'm lost. I don't know what you mean, baby. Sorry. Craziness and mind blowing, people. I told you it's mind blowing. I told you it was a slow whine. You have to stay with me. All right, you guys. I am pulling the cards next. If that's not your thing, skip this step and I'll see you very, very soon. I love you to the moon and back. I appreciate you. Thank you for the hypes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for all the love and inspiration to keep riding the truth train, right? I guess we're not really riding it. We're driving it. Where's the train now? We'll just do this. You guys are incredible. Thank you so much to my replay crew, my live audience that was chatting, and my live audience that was watching. I love you to the moon and back. If you are continuing over with me, let's do the time warp again. Let's just hop to our right. I don't know. I'm just being silly, but we are going to do that. So with that being said, replay this, guys, and share it out. A lot of people need to see this. I mean, I don't know why, but we need it shared. We need your help to get stuff like this out there so we can see what others think. Maybe we're wrong, right? Maybe we're right. What does this mean? I don't know. I love you to the moon and back. Bye for now.
From the dust I was born, to the dirt I shall return. When my eyes are closed, in the shadows, my enemies will think they won, but I am here to stay. Destiny will overcome, no, I am not afraid. Like a phoenix in the night, my soul will rise. From the darkness to the light, I feel alive. I'm a fire, burning bright, I'll never die. Like a phoenix.